Hi. So today I just want to talk about something which has helped me in my life, and that is my relationship with writing. So why and when I started writing is when I was in fourth standard. I think I started writing poems at that time. And why I used to write was because I was a very introvert child, so I hardly used to interact with kids, and used to I used to write rather than talking to others about my emotions. So those poems, I think I had not shared with anybody, not even my family and my friends. Maybe my best friends only had the access to my diary. So that was the time, and I think that is when I really started to understand that there is a relationship between me and something that who's writing, right? So that is how I started. And then I think when I was in 10th and 11th and 12th, I started writing diary also. Every day I used to write diary, and I used to just write whatever I used to feel. Again, because I was a introvert teenager. So that also happened. Then after my graduation and my post graduation, I had hardly written anything. But it was like 7 years back, I think I started writing poems again. And this time I was just writing because I think that was the only medium where I could just feel that I could write whatever I was feeling. And I used to post without the name of Yati, so I was free, and I think I used to post it on the name of Zebra Crossing, and so I was very free without, you know, mentioning my name. I could write whatever I was feeling. Uh, so that time also, I never realized what I was doing until 3 years back when I again started looking at my writings. And actually, what happened was that I got hold of my one of my diaries from 12th standard, and when I started rereading them, I realized that a lot of answers which I was looking for were hidden inside my that diary. So that made me a little curious that how does writing and what is a relationship that a person has when a person is writing about something, especially emotions. That led me to an understanding that sometimes we call it higher self, or you call whatever. So, or you call it a guidance. When you're writing, there's a stream of consciousness that you're writing, and sometimes you write for your future self also. So there are certain answers which you need, the future self of yours need those answers. You write in that time, that stream of consciousness. So now, when I went back to all my poems, I realized that there were things which I was just writing because I was feeling them that time, but the meaning of which actually have changed if I read them now. So, so I know it's something which a person has to experience to know, and I'm sure some of you might have experienced what I'm saying. So that is why I always stress that one should write, because sometimes when you're writing, you are touching parts of your own self which you otherwise don't. And so it's a beautiful medium to work with when you're working with your emotions. Other than that, it's a good way even to start putting your emotions, right? There are certain times when we don't see ourselves, right? Sometimes we don't see our emotions, but when we start writing, then we get a log where you can just see how you're progressing and what you're doing. So writing is a beautiful medium. I would request you all to try it. Just try it, a bit. Maybe just before you go to sleep, just pick up a pen and a diary and just write whatever you want to write. And I will be posting more on journaling, because journaling has helped me a lot in life, and it has shown me things which otherwise I would have simply ignored. So yeah, try writing, and yeah, thank you so much. Good night.